Welcome back, everybody. As you can tell, I'm kind of in the Mexican tequila mode. And it's been a hot minute since I've worn my little sombrero. So do you know what? I thought, why not? We're casting a Mexico game, so I'm going to get in the spirit of it. And we've got General Gennaro Vasquez, if that's how you butcher that name. But we've got the old General, and it's been a hot minute since we've had him on the channel. And he's the guy that has really fun builds with Mexico, very unique builds as well. And he's going up against Big Shaky Boy playing as Malta. Shakes decided to stop laming Ottoman on the ladder for once, and he's decided to play some Malta, which is always fun. You can't call Malta lame. Malta is like the most honest civ. People really like watching Malta as well. Malta have got what some quote-unquote people might say lame kind of stuff to them, like fixed guns and depots. But I think that's what makes them super unique. And you can't call Malta lame. You just cannot call Malta lame whatsoever. They are the most honest civ in the game. So we'll see how Shake decides to play them. Okay, General's just walking around the map, picking up some treasures. There's a couple of nice ones in the middle, like that food, for example. Bruh, 80 food. And we've got 280 foods. That could... God damn. Imagine Otto picking that up, what the age up time would be. Shape picking up 40 wood. They're both gone down the sides rather than straight down the middle. And they're both ignoring each other. They're both generals, by the way, as well. So they both have that 500 HP. They have that extra 100 HP compared to a European explorer. These guys are generals. So, for example... they can plant down flags. The Mexico, that's their special ability. That's the general's special ability. Whilst the Malta general, his special ability is being able to make buildings, build things like depots and fix guns. Also now has 510 HP thanks to the shipment bonus that Malta have. This sombrero is going to go everywhere. It's going to go everywhere. There we go. It's all over my face. Hair's coming down my face. It's all good. I really should have got some tequila. There we go. That's better. That's a bit better. There we go. There we go. 14 Vils. Going to be the agent for General. Shake going to be picking up that 80 food. And as well, he's also going to be aging up. Both around the 2-minute 50 mark. We got a forward hacienda. Shake likely going to scout that. What do we have going on here? What does the deck look like? Okay, we've got Brit. I do like Brit tongue. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Okay, Hacienda going to go down in the middle of the map. General's picking up 75 coin. Market going up. It's got some people on coin for some reason. I think he's going to go for General. Is he going to, like, buy 100 wood here? He's gone for that early market, and he hasn't got gangsaw or hunting dogs just yet. This macro isn't making much sense. If you want to go German tongue, surely you just want everyone on wood straight away. Okay, got a bit of a fight going on here. Oh, General just picked up 70 wood. Shake clearly wanted that. Okay, it looks like he was busy over there. So macroing over there, microing over there, and it delayed him getting Gangsaw. Or I suppose he just wanted to queue up a settler and then get Gangsaw. Getting Gangsaw first and then queuing up a settler would have been better. But that's what he macroed for. And I'm not sure what he just spent that coin on. I'm guessing he bought 100 wood there. I'm not really sure. But that's a very late German tongue. That's a very late German tongue coming in there. Shake is the first to age, but it's not going to be by a long margin. So German tongue coming in. The General just age up now, and he's going to be putting a cantina down. But this guy doesn't Baja as far as I'm aware, so we're not going to see Baja. And that's what I like about him. He goes for honest outlaws. Honest outlaws. Outlaws can be honest if you actually have to pay for the population. Unlike Baja, for example, where you just get max population. Okay, first off is Banditos. First shipment is going to be 5 villagers. So he's gone for the Hacienda and Advanced Saloon. You can see here he's building 2 saloons to give him that 80 population space. Very nice. There comes the German tongue commandery. Okie dokie. And then most people will go over to coin here once he's got the population space. Does he have market? Yes, he does. Okay, he's got market. He doesn't go for a starting TP. Just goes for a starting market instead. Straight into British tongue. I like this build. I remember when I did this build with Malta once. I did like a commandery build. So I just went like, it was something like German tongue into British tongue, into like age up, and then into the other tongues. And I remember someone go, that's a terrible build. Bruh, I've seen like 2 British tongues. I saw British tongue beat Julian K's Malta the other week. We got that casted as well. I definitely think there is something to a pure commandery build. Like you go like Brit tongue here, which I really like, by the way. It's a good not counter to banditos, but it's the best option they have. Because longbows, look at this, 22 range compared to 18 range. Just got to be careful. You actually always want your longbows here on stagger mode. Whenever you're fighting against banditos, Lionheart's top tip, other than drinking tequila whilst playing Mexico, is to always have your units on stagger mode. Because if these guys decide to micro into you, which is what they should be doing, then they'll throw their dynamite attack off. Okay, deciding to go for Sentinel longbow. I think you could go for like longbow cav. And that would be enough. I know there's no anti-cav, but unless you see cav from your opponent, I don't think you need it. If you see banditos, longbow and cav seems like a really good counter to that. Nice longbows, 1.5 fire rate as well. Even better than the banditos 2 fire rate. Beautiful, nice cleanup there. What are they? Irish Brigadiers? He's making Irish Brigadiers. Obviously, that's one of the mercenaries he gets from the cantina. Okay, 22 Vils. How many of these has he got? He's only got 2 settler wagons so far, so he hasn't made any settler wagons. Starting to make them now. 700 wood just come in.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, like, now he's got two commanderies. He's going to get these both out twice as fast, which is nice. Hunting dog's starting to come in now as well. All right, what do we have? A very early amalgamation. That's 400 resources. A stable going up. Okay, he sees the longbows and wants to try and counter them with some cav. Got an extra house going down here. And you can see already he's nearing that population limit. So even after going for advanced saloon, building 2 cantinas, which is 400 wood, he still is needing to build population with the 700 wood. 200 wood of which has gone into amalgamation here. Okay, Shake's pushing. I'm not sure I like that. Early flag getting planted down. That's going to be a fantastic boost. 10% to damage. You can hear the dynamite attack almost going off there. Longbow's way out of position. Do not let that happen. Trying to do some cheeky raid here. And it looks like he kills a villager. Nice. That poor herding villager getting killed by some Irish brigadiers. The Irish are attacking Malta. Historically accurate. I mean, the British went over there. So... might have been a few sneaky Irish in the British army. I will not have any Irish tricks. God damn, I will not have any Irish tricks. Oh, he gets that dynamite range. I told you about it, but he micros it terribly. I think he like clicked the attack move there, and there was like literally one musketeer by itself. That's a shame, because he could have dynamited the middle of this and he would have done so much damage to the ordered longbows. The cav trying to run around the musks. Okay, 2 more Chinicos coming in. That's going to be nice, but it's probably going to be an even Stevens fight here. If anything, the Banditos or Mexico might just lose out here. Seems like a bit of a bad fight. Got a bit desperate there. If he microed the dynamite charged ability, that fight would have gone very differently. That fight would have gone very, very differently. It looks like Minutemen coming up here for the Irish Briggs as well. Not even sure what was going on there. But 26 Vils with all 6 set the wagons. So he's on 32 Vils. With Wigner Court. So very strong eco right now. Going up against 30 villagers, but age 3 on the way. Okay, Bandito Chinico versus Order Longbow Sentinel. Not a composition versus composition you see very often. Not a matchup you see very often. I do like Order Longbows. Is it me or do Order Longbows just look so badass? They look so cool. They almost look like the Age 4 version of a normal longbow. Kind of get that armor upgrade. Okay. Shake senses something's going on, and he feels like he's got the advantage, so he wants to push with his advantage. Push while the tempo is hot. Nice, some villagers going down there. That's going to be a second dead villager as well, surely. Yeah, look at those rain of longbows. We'll blot out the sun. And whilst he's pushing, I like this, putting a depot down as well. Okay, Minutemen are going to stop the raid from happening. He focuses on killing the Minutemen, which is probably only needed 1 to do that. Could have killed a villager or 2 there. Gets the depot up, but decides to leave the Hacienda. Interesting. We cancelled the 3 Chinicos. 28 Vils now. More Banditos on the way. Shake 2020. I wonder why I took the 2020 out of his name. Shake pushing in now. He sees the age up. Wants a piece of the action. Did you see the flag downgrade there? The Mexico flag turned into the Malta flag, but the flag, like, got smaller. What are you trying to say about Malta, huh? Malta with the small PP? Malta players have big PPs. Mexico players are the ones with small PPs. I can confirm, as I am a Mexico player myself. Unfortunately, we are small PPs. We're also virgins. Look at this. Sonora Valley's coming in, followed by Sonora Cuatreros. He's going for both of the age-up shipments, which is interesting. Both of which are decent, by the way. And Chinico's going for a raid here, but getting speared by these gladiators. Okay, Wild West upgrade coming in. Banditos trying their best here to defend, but all that infrastructure is going to go down, and that's 20 population lost as well. 30, is it 30? No, it's 20 population gone there. But Sonora Valleys, by the way, is an insane shipment. Like 25% on all natural resources. Like that's including berries as well. Berries, mines, huntables, trees. Look at this. With amalgamation, 0.93. 0.68 wood. I don't know how many wood upgrades he's got. 1.3 food per second. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Even now, adding in some Order Hussars, they should kill those 3 Vils if he's paying attention. Which he's not! Which he's not! He dives in against the Banditos, though, but look what's coming! Sonora Cuatreros! He has a couple of Cuatreros here as well. The big batches are coming in. 15 Cuatreros like magic. Just pulled a bunny out of the hat, and boom, down goes 4 or 5 Order Hussars. This is another powerful shipment as well. 8 Cuatreros. That's a decent card. You get 8 of them. It used to enable them to gather food from herdable animals, but not anymore. When that was a thing, I remember, I think it was Callan that made it a kind of a thing. It was the Mexico meta. You basically FF with Mexico, and then you send that 8 Cuatreros, and then you basically just spam them, and they could basically be used as villagers on food. But what you did is you dived into your opponent's base and you used the Cuatreros to back herd all your opponent's herdables. It was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And then you just sit there with 2 Falconets and a load of Cuatreros. The Cuatreros are eating and back herding, whilst your 2 Falcons are just guarding. So anyone tries to push you, you just got 2 Falcons there. But they did nerf it. They did nerf it. A couple of crossbows stuck in the trees. What were you 2 boys up to in there, eh? What were you 2 cheeky boys up to in the woods? You thought nobody would see ya. Looks like we're maybe going to see an age up here. No, he's starting to make his. I mean, look at that population space. That's absolutely crazy. You need so much population with this build. This is why he's doing it honest. This is why it's called an honest outlaw build, because you need the population for it. Okay, what's Shake up to? Shake's still in age 2, by the way. We've got Commander over on the left side of the map. We've got a Commander on the right side of the map. Look at this. And using Commandos really effectively. It does mean, look at this line of sight here. This circle around the commandery. It means that the villagers gather the bonus from them from Wigner Court. Scores of... Oh, wow. There's like 200 score in it. Ooh, but that's a nice catch. That is a nice catch. Quattro's going to dive in there. Shake knows it, and he's going to try and pounce for some counterplay here, some countermeasures. 2 Falconets. He sees him with the Sentinels. Oh, Shake's coming, though, but this is looking rough. But if... No, Mexico! Attention, Mexico! No, he's letting 5 Sentinels just come up the rear. Oh, that's what she said, come up the rear. Oh, we like coming up the rear, but what a waste of 2 Falconets. I mean, the Banditos, they're bundled together. The Banditos, they get a good charge ability here. It looks like they've used their charge abilities. Oh, God. Look at all of those order longbows. Oh, look at this. The Tula Single Courtesias. There's like 500 wood, 500 food coming in here. Big Shadow Tech cuirassiers. They're like consulate cuirassiers. Is it going to be enough? Imagine he didn't just waste 2 Falconets for free. Oh, yeah. Finally, some dynamite attacks popping off, but there's half of them left now. It's going to be a close fight in the end, but just imagine he didn't lose. Just imagine he didn't lose 2 Falcons for free. Order Hussars coming in to finish off the Banditos, which is nice. But there's still enough longbows here, I think, to do a lot of damage. Putting him on melee, I don't agree. Just got to back up out of there at this point. Maybe kill the Order Hussars and back. Shake on 36 plus 6 for the settler wagons. His eco is looking pretty good right now. I mean, the score's not as bad as I thought it was going to be for the general. Okay, we've got advanced politicians, or sorry, hospitality. That's the the Italy version. Followed by 600 coin. He's looking to try and age up now.
Yes.
Okay, gets 2 Order Hussars, but loses 2 Quatreros as well. Okay, it still isn't going to be aging up just yet. He could definitely age up. Just cancel this and age. He's got to wait for the coin now, though, as well. He's run out of coin mine. So awkward time here. Even though he wins the fight, this is an awkward time for Shake. Lots of villagers going to be moving around the map. But look at this remass. Look at this remass.
Ready.
And he's got commanderies now all around the map. The general going into age 4. The classic get cleaned up. Going to age 4. Quatreros are not good at raiding. And when you've only got 5 of them, they are not killing anything. I'm not sure what his plan is around here. So what do we have come in? So he's gone for the 2 Falcons we saw. Then he went for the Tequila Cuirassiers. And now we're going to see, now we've seen Mexican Mint. Again, a shipment you don't see very often. It's 500 coin it gives you, but it also buffs your gather rate by 15%. If we take a look at a villager here, villagers now gather 1.02 coin per second. That's crazy. He's getting an XP tech from the church, or cathedral rather. Gonna lose all these vills though, if he micros correctly. Might keep 1 alive. Yeah, look, just these guys are just not going to kill them very quickly. 0.5 multiplier versus villagers. It's not very good. They do half damage. And now he's ran out of coin as well. And the closest coin mine to him is definitely not somewhere he can send villagers to. This is why map control is important. He's aging up with the Zacatecas. Haven't seen this in a while. Not seen the Zacatecas age up in a hot minute, and he's going to lose all of these as well. He is. Oh, General. Things are going from bad to worse. And it's age 2 versus age 4, though. And if there's one way to get himself back into this game, it's 2 heavy cannons. But Shaker's blocking off the map with commanderies. That's good play by him. Maybe good to see some depots as well. Good thing about Zacatecas is that you get to send this card here, Zacatecas Silver, which gives you 3 silver mines. And the first time you send it, it sends you 3. And then after that, it only sends you 1. But this doesn't explain it in here for some reason. The UI doesn't say it. But this also increases your gather rate. I don't know how much by, but I think it's probably like 20% or something. It's actually it's a really good eco card for mines. Got Zacatecas Rebellion as well there. Always fun to see that, because if you go into the late game, you can get an obscene amount of units from it. Oh, look at all the area effect damage there. He just built like 5 Chinacos as well. Age 2 Chinacos. Here it comes. Zacatecas Silver. 36 vills, though, compared to... I mean, Shake's only on 39, plus his settler wagons. I mean, that's not crazy amount either. The ecos aren't that obscene. I mean, he did age it with the bishop, so he's going to get a second town center. He's completely backing up here, getting a fixed gun and waiting for some culverins, which is the right play. General backs up as well. There comes Zacatecas Silver. Three culverins, that is the magic number. And now if we look at the gather rate, you can see there it was 1.01 or something like that. And now it's 1.26. So yeah, that's 20%. It might be like 25% actually. I don't know, and I don't know if it works from the current or whether it's from its original baseline percentage. But you can see basically a normal settler gathering at 1.26 coin is absolutely obscene. Like that's like double the original gather rate, if not better. I think it's like 0.6 something. So yeah, so that's obscene. That is basically he's got 39 settlers on coin whilst they're gathering. That's essentially like that's 40 villagers. Like, that's basically like having 80 villagers because they're essentially worth double with that gather rate, which is absolutely obscene. Royal Horseman coming in. Interesting, decided to make some heavy cavalry from the... so what's he got? He got Irish Brigadiers and Royal Horsemen. They're an Age 4 exclusive. They're 400 coin, which is the same as a Mameluke. They're just nowhere near as good as something like that. I mean, they got average stats. They're basically a gendarme. That's what they basically are, as a gendarme, slightly better. But you don't want basically gendarmes, do you? You want something magical. Like, imagine if you got Senna Horsemen. Would be so much better. Oh, sorry, not Senna Horsemen. Mamelukes. Takes the commandery down. Fixed gun going in the middle of the map. Shake's army's kind of stayed the same here. Scores are in favor of the general, and look at his coin gathering. Did you see how much? And now he's getting Holy Mass. We've got up to the 20-minute mark, so that's going to be worth 1,000. It can go up to 1,500 after 30 minutes. You get an extra 500 for each 10 minutes. But yeah, he's used up all the mines now. That's the only problem with this. You gather the mines very, very quickly. But now look at the amount of coin he's on. He's basically maxed off as well, and now he's sending in cantinas to reduce the population cost. Oh, get the heavy away! Don't let the culverins. The heavy cannons are just completely useless right now. Just get them away and make the culverins useless as well. But he's trying to get some value of them, but gets absolutely zero value. The Royal Horsemen are connecting now with the Order Longbows. That's exactly where they want to be. And how much damage can they do? Is there enough steam left in the tank here for them? Well, I don't think so. And he's sending cantinas, which is now going to be useless. Now it's completely useless. He doesn't need that now. He needs military. Oh, no. He needed... Oh, what a waste. He did not need to push there. He wasted his heavy cannons, like he wasted his 2 falconets, and he should have waited for that Cantinas card to come in before pushing. And now we've got a cheeky fixed gun at the bottom of that, hitting villagers. And I think that might have been the game-ending mistake here. I mean, he can spam loads of these, which is nice. And with the dynamite attack, you see the dynamite attack killing the trees there. But yeah, the Order Longbow is just really nice. And now, oh, we got the Rebellion. How much is it giving him? He's getting 42 Insurgents. We're going to see 42 Insurgents, boys. How much is that? That's, I think are they 70 food each? Yeah, so what's that? 7, 14, 21. So 2,940. So let's just round that up to 3,000. This shipment is basically worth 3,000 resources right now. That is absolutely insane. You get 2 extra Insurgents, something like that, per shipment. Is it 2 or 3? Oh, it's 3 additional per shipment that he sent. But you definitely don't want to be in range of this. He's going to get triple kills each time. It's a really nice shipment. But they are 82. He hasn't upgraded them. And he's just, for some reason, letting the fixed gun absolutely demolish them. Would have been good to just run around raid with these, like siege stuff down and raid with them. Doesn't have anything left in the tank. No, he's completely out of coin as well. Doesn't have any haciendas. He needs to take some map control here so he gets an opportunity to gather from coin. Otherwise, he's just on food and he's selling. He's selling all of that wood for coin. Terrible, terrible exchange rate just for a chance to build some more units to stay back in this game. But Sheikh, I think, has secured it now. 38 vills, Sheikh on 55 plus his. Look at this beautiful macro as well. He's going to be aging up soon. I think this is going to be the game. Yeah, he's going to start aging up. I can see it flashing. There it comes. Is he aging up with the Pope? Pope Francis. Insurgent's just going to get melted here. I mean, Bandito's coming up the rear. I mean, yeah, he's put these on guard mode, which is actually really good because they're soaking a lot of damage there. And the longbows basically aren't firing against what they need to be. So that was nice. Again, another fixed gun just coming straight up again. The Order longbows are so good. Look at these things. They're now going to shadow tech to age 4 as well. Yep, and that's going to be GG. Well played there by both sides. Really fun game, actually. If we go look at villager population, 63. Yeah, it was close. It was close for a while. And then we have all resources gathered. Was pretty close as well. Military, banditos to longbows. Well played. Cool build orders from both sides. We had the German tongue straight into Brit tongue. And then we had this crazy build here. I think the thumbnail's got to be the Insurgent Zacatecas card because that's just hilarious. It's worth basically double an age 4 shipment. Hope you guys enjoyed today's game. Very entertaining one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Drink that tequila, boys. Peace out.